things are just coming in hot for Jonathan Majors. Oh my God. The stuff that's been flying around recently is insane. And is he married to Meagan Good now? What? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you crush that follow button on my Facebook page if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this story because I got many miles and many stories to go before I sleep. But this story is been getting crazy. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's down. I don't know what's real. I don't know what's fake. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are still scratching your heads as well, along with me. And what I'm talking about is this whole situation with Jonathan Majors and his ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabbari. Now, he's been dealing with some stuff since the past March, where he had an alleged altercation with his then girlfriend, Grace. They were together at the time when she caught him getting some girl sliding in his DMs, or sending him a text that basically sparked off this whole situation that he is legally looking at right now as we speak. Jonathan and his team of lawyers have been doing nothing but trying to prove his innocence, basically saying that Grace is making this whole thing up. She's crying wolf when nothing of the sort even happened. There has been footage that has been seen, that has been leaked, let's just put that in air quotes, of her going out to the clubs, to the nightclubs that same night after the altercation, drinking, partying, having a grand old time, seemingly looking just fine. She says that she hurt her finger, for lack of a better term, and of course she received some injuries to her face. But when she went out, you could see in those videos, she's using her hands. She seems to be fine. She's drinking. She's doing her thing. Nothing changes in her demeanor as if it's somebody who's in pain. But like I said, this is just the information that has been leaked out. Still, I don't even know what's real and what's not. There have been text messages that were leaked out as well. Don't know if those were fabricated or not. Some people have seen those text messages and said, hey, those are text messages of a person that's actually being aided. If you get what I'm saying, because I got to use these code words, guys. Okay? So there's a lot of questions here. A whole bunch of questiones, okay, guys? But one of the things that I'm talking about that is sparking off all the confusion out here in these streets is the article that I'm reading right here, or that we have right here, the title right here. It says Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabbari, is accused of A-ing him, okay, and will surrender to NYPD 7 months after he was arrested for actually attacking her. It's very interesting. I'm going to read a little bit of this because, again, there's another article from another source that's saying something completely different. We got to take a look at this, though, first. We're going to tap into this just a tiny bit. Here we go. Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabbari, is set to be charged with 7 months after he was arrested for attacking her, okay? No, now they're saying he was arrested, which a little bit of a trip down memory lane. He was arrested on March 25th on misdemeanor charges for allegedly attacking the dancer, okay, and also his former partner, okay? So Jabbari initially told police that he actually put his paws on her. I'll just highlight this for a second, okay, because I got to use these code words, but put his paws on her. But those actual charges were dropped. Now, he is still being charged for hurting her arm, okay? So Jabbari is set to be charged for herself, reports the Messenger, who cited sources within the New York Police Department. So the NYPD is throwing out little heads up, basically saying like she about to have to turn herself in because she's about to get charged with herself, which is interesting. The outlet said Major's accuser will be hit with a DV charge and that she would report herself to the NYPD's 10th precinct located in Chelsea, the exact area in which the altercation and the drama went down. Now, the thing is, is I'm not going any further. I'm going to stop right there because honestly, I feel like that's basically the meat and potatoes of this particular article. But but then something else interesting happened. Variety comes out with a different article. I mean, a few hours later, but they still came out with a different article, and they're sitting here saying that no, they're releasing new details. The DA is releasing all types of details that are not looking very good on Jonathan Majors' behalf. This is very interesting. And they're also saying that there's another incident that happened in London. Wild stuff, guys. We got to take a look at this one as well. Let's take a look. And this one's thicker than a snicker, so get ready. Prosecutors in Jonathan Majors' case have revealed a previously unreported incident involving London police, which they believe is relevant to their DV allegations. Majors was arrested on March 25th in Manhattan and is accused of an aggravated H following an alleged DV dispute or domestic dispute with his then girlfriend, Grace Jabbari. In a new 115-page filing obtained by Variety, prosecutors say they are attempting to get a copy of a London Metropolitan Police report from September of 2022, where it is unclear what the report contains. The filing references medical care obtained by Jabbari at the time. Oh boy. Jabbari is a citizen of the UK, and Majors was in London during that period because he was filming the Disney Plus Marvel series Loki. This development comes a day before Majors has to return to court for his DV case. Wednesday's court appearance is expected to be one of the final pre-trial hearings before the judge rules on whether to proceed or dismiss this case. The lengthy filing from the Manhattan DA's office is in response to the actor's motion to dismiss the case. So the DA said, oh, hell no. Manhattan's DA was not playing and said, nah, you sit down. No, we ain't dismissing nothing. And here's the reason why. We got proof. Badaw. London stuff. Okay. It does not entirely lay out the DA's case, though it is intended to provide enough detail to move the case toward trial. Variety previously reported that additional alleged victims of Majors are cooperating with the DA's office. Now, I know, again, let me just jump in here. Let me interject. This is very interesting stuff. This is could potentially be extremely damning for Jonathan Majors, but we don't know everything yet. Yes, there could be plenty of people crying wolf, all in unison, trying to just destroy this dude. But at the same time, you never know, guys. You never ever know. Let's continue, okay? The filing also alleges that Majors' legal team has leaked and misrepresented court evidence, y'all, as well as attempted to have police create a wanted poster with Grace Jabbari's actual photo. It also dismisses the idea that the DA has any plans to prosecute Jabbari for DV alleged by Majors in a counterclaim, contradicting recent media reports that claimed such an action was imminent. The document also offers new details on the events that led to Majors' arrest. On March 25th, he and Jabbari were taking a private car service from a Brooklyn party to their Chelsea apartment, according to the filing. Jabbari, who worked as a movement coach alongside Majors on the movie Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, saw a text message on Majors' phone that read, "I wish I was kissing you right now." Oh boy. Now that's information I didn't know. Maybe you guys knew out here in these streets, but I didn't know that that's the text message that he received that launched 1,000 ships, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, this is pretty wild. Okay, she allegedly took the phone out of his hand to see who sent the message. Major then began grabbing her right side, grabbing the right side of Jabbari's body and prying Miss Jabbari's right middle finger off the phone, causing bruising, swelling, and substantial pain. The filing continues that Majors then took her arm, grabbed her arm and right hand, and proceeded to twist Miss Jabbari's forearm, causing substantial pain to her finger and arm. The defendant then struck Miss Jabbari's right ear, causing a laceration on the back of her ear and substantial pain. Don't worry, there's more. After he retrieved his phone, Majors exited the vehicle and Jabbari attempted to follow the actor. That's when the defendant grabbed her, picked her up, and threw her back inside and sustained substantial pain, including a fractured finger, bruising about her body, a laceration behind her right ear, and a bump on her head, according to the filing. The filing calls into question a number of media leaks that paint Jabbari as the aggressor. In the time since the arrest, Major's criminal defense lawyer has alleged that it was Jabbari who attacked, got to use these code words, attacked Majors. And, quote unquote, not the other way around. Major's lawyer also called the case a witch hunt, one that is, quote unquote, saturated with explicit and implicit bias. Majors has pleaded not guilty to the 4 charges leveled against him. A 5th charge of this was dropped. Major's lawyers have previously alleged that there's a video that shows at least one bystander called 911 and that an NYPD patrol car responded to the location. And the defense has been, quote unquote, informed that the NYPD possesses at least one other 911 call from the scene of the altercation. And I'm hoping that they might not leak that stuff, but I'm wondering when we're going to see that stuff too, right? Because obviously if they have that, I'm wondering what that 911 actually contained, right? What information was being said in that call. But let's move on. But the state is casting doubt on the depiction of the events. The DA's filing says an unrelated taxi was pulled over nearby and police were called. This taxi is not in any way involved with the case, filing says. It also alleges there were, quote unquote, no other radio runs, Sprint reports, or 911 calls from the scene of the incident that night. Major's lawyer has maintained that there is evidence clearing Majors of any wrongdoing, including surveillance video that shows Jabbari completely unharmed after the defendant's alleged assault. But the new filing counters this assertion, saying the quote unquote surveillance video referred to by the defense actually shows Miss Jabbari visibly upset, crying, and seeking help from strangers to get an Uber cab home. Major's team has contended that the DA is withholding relevant information. However, the filing says the DA disclosed a substantial amount of discovery that included NYPD memo books, phone records, medical records, signed search warrants, and related affidavits for the defendant's iCloud and phone, surveillance video from 8 locations, and witness interview notes from 9 individuals. The Manhattan DA declined to comment. Of course, Major's attorneys declined to comment. And then, of course, in the wake of all of this, I mean, he has lost some gigs. He has lost some representation, which is not very good, but it seems like he's still out here going to make a bag, still going to make some movies and do what he do. Now, this is all the information that we have, and this is some crazy stuff. What the Manhattan DA is presenting here is basically saying like, hey, there's enough here to go forward with a trial. Clearly, Jonathan Major's team does not want to go into trial. He believes he did not do anything, that he is an innocent. He didn't have anything to do with this. This woman is crying wolf. She is doing her own version of a Jussie Smollett type of situation, and it's pretty crazy. There is footage out here showing her out here on the sidewalk chilling. What the defense is basically saying or what prosecution, I'm sorry, is saying is that, hey, no, she was on the side of the street. And in that footage, she is distraught. She's upset, which is true. She looks very upset and very distraught. But at the same time, she seems to be doing just fine, moving her fractured fingers. If those are actually fractured fingers, she seems to be fine, doing what she, living her life and being normal. But like I said, it is so crazy. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's false. I'm waiting to see what other piece of information is out here. I think it's crazy and wild that they're accusing Jonathan Majors' team of actually going out here and making a fake mugshot and doing all this extra stuff. I don't know about all that, but again, this is all information that they're saying. It's a lot of he said, she said. There's a lot of them going back and forth with each other, trying to make each side look like the bad guy. And it's got my head spinning. Another thing, the rumor that's going around here talking about Jonathan Majors getting married to Meagan Good. One, I'm absolutely surprised if it's true. But then at the same time, it hasn't even been a year since he's been apart from his ex-girlfriend. It just seems odd that he would quickly go and get married as quickly as he is alleged of doing. But I will say this, welcome to Hollywood, right? Hollywood, you know what I mean? They're crazy out here. 2 seconds because they had 2 days of really good sex. Next thing you know, they're getting married. So you never, ever know. But the one question I have been wanting to get answered for the longest time is, we now know that what the text message said, right? Oh, can't wait to, I'm dreaming that I'm kissing you, or I wish I was kissing you right now. Okay. Who sent him that message? Was it Meagan Good? It could have been. So maybe their relationship already started while his relationship with Grace was already ending. I don't know, but that's very interesting indeed. I'm hearing that it's a rumor so far about the marriage, but of course, if there's any new information about that, I'll let y'all know. Trust and believe. But what say you guys on this? All the information that's starting to tack up, they're starting to stack up this stuff up against Jonathan Majors, and it seems like Jonathan Majors' team is just trying to push back and say all of that is fake. This is a witch hunt and all that. What say you guys? Please be sure to fire off in the comment section down below. Let me know where you stand on this. It's pretty crazy stuff. It is. Let's be real. I'm pretty shocked about this, but I am really interested to find out what the real truth is here very, very soon. They're going into court soon. This might be going into a trial, which it looks like it may go into a trial. So don't worry. If we know anything, we'll be talking about it right here on The Pascal Show. So comment down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that follow button on my Facebook page. It'd be great to have you a part of The Pascal Show family. Anyways, time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Oh, also, keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Okay? Keep your hands to yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.